And with your Pecos League recap for games played on June the 4th, I'm your host, Joey Dean. We start in California as Dublin traveled to Martinez. Top of the 9th inning, Timothy Wagner with a 2 RBI double. That ties the score up at 9. The very next batter, as the run scores, Sam Ott would come to the plate. And Sam Ott with a 2-run homer. That caps off a 6-run inning for the Dublin Leprechauns. They would go on to win this ball game by a score of 11-9. Also in the Pacific Division, San Rafael hosting the Austin Weirdos. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Jackson Bates at the plate, and he hits a 2-run home run, scoring Jared Greer. And then 3 batters later, Akib Buxton, an RBI double, scores Kyle Guerrera. San Rafael would cruise in this one as the Pacifics go on to win by a score of 14-3. Go to the Mountain Division, a couple of rivals, Trinidad and Garden City. Top of the 4th inning, Michael Acosta with a run-scoring single as Bryce Heyman scores, makes it 1-0 Trinidad. Fast forward to the bottom of the 8th inning, Peyton Lewis will score on this pass ball. That gives Garden City their first lead of the game at 3-2. It's 4-2 in the top of the 9th. Nico O'Donnell strikes out Isaiah Keller. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the game as Garden City stays perfect at 6-0 with a 4-2 victory over Trinidad. Now we go to Grand Junction, Colorado as the Razorback Suckers hosted the Roswell Invaders. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Nicholas Saul, an RBI single, scores Bernal Williams, makes it 5-0 in favor of Grand Junction. Bottom of the 8th inning, Nico Saul added again, this time a solo home run, makes it 9-0 in favor of the Razorback Suckers. 3 batters later, Wyatt Cunningham at the plate. He has an RBI single, scores Aiden Bevan, makes it 10-0 in favor of Grand Junction. They would go on to win by that score over the Roswell Invaders. Go to Blackwell, Oklahoma. North Platte comes to town. Blackwell looking for their first win of the season. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Joseph Boone, an RBI single for the Flycatchers as Griffin Rose scores, makes it 1-0 in favor of Blackwell. Bottom of the 5th inning, Caleb Marquez, a 2-run homer, makes it 4-0 in favor of the Flycatchers. North Platte would try to strike back in the top of the 9th inning. Tommy Ramos, a solo home run, but it wouldn't be enough as that's all the 80s could muster as they fall to Blackwell 4-1, its first win of the season for the Flycatchers. We go now to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Top of the 1st inning, Alpine Cowboys at the plate, and Cade Lubriere, a 2-run home run, starts an 8-run inning for the Cowboys. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Terrence McCowan, a solo shot for Santa Fe, makes it 12-2 in favor of Alpine. In the top of the 6th inning, James Procish getting in on the action as he hits a 2-run homer, makes it 16-6 in favor of Alpine. They would go on to win it 23-11 over the Fuego. And finally, we go to Tucson as the Saguaros hosted the Pecos Bills. Bottom of the 1st inning, Diego Zuniga, an RBI double, scores Gavi Perez-Torres. That starts a 7-run inning for the Saguaros. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Gavi Perez-Torres, a 2-run homer, his first of the season, makes it 11-2 in favor of Tucson. Then in the bottom of the 5th inning, Connor Kiefer gets in on the action with a 2-run double, makes it 15-2 in favor of Tucson. The Saguaros would go on to win this one pretty easily by a score of 17-4. Other games going on in the Pecos League today. It will be Roswell at Grand Junction, Alpine at Santa Fe, Blackwell will go to Garden City, Tucson hosts Pecos, Bakersfield at Dublin, Martinez at San Rafael, and North Platte will play host to Trinidad. Join us again next time for another Pecos League recap.